I'm holding this box to show you what we have a tendency to do to God. We have a tendency to put God inside of a box. We have a tendency to put parameters and limitations on how we think he's going to do something in our life. Or we think that it can't be done. Or we don't know how, or we don't understand far enough to understand how it's going to get done. Because in our minds, when we think inside of the box and we put the parameters on God, we only think to a certain point. Well, I wanted to show you this because you can't get anywhere if you put parameters on God. You can't get anywhere if you stay thinking inside of the box. You've got to open up your mind and understand that the God that you serve is the God of wonders beyond the galaxy, that he is holy, that he's the Lord of heaven and earth, that he created the heavens and the earth. So you can never put a limitless God into an area of limitation. See, what we do in our mind is we have a tendency to say, I don't know how God can do this, or this problem is so big it can't be done, or this can't be done, or this can't be done, or I don't know how he's going to fix it, and even let your mood get shifted so much to where you can cause depression to set in, and you can begin to feel upset and angry. Well, I'm here to tell you today that's because you're putting God in a box. You're putting limitations on God. You're thinking inside of the box. You're not thinking like a child of the Most High God. So open up your mind and begin to think outside of the box. See, people always say that. They say think outside of the box, referring to creativity and diversity and being more open. But what that means for us as children of the Most High God is think on the level of a child of the Most High God. Think on the level that you do serve a God that is a limitless God. Think on the level that no matter what comes your way, you are victorious. Think on the level that whatever it is that you're dreaming for and believing for, that God is going to do it. In Isaiah 40:28, it says that God created the earth, that no person can understand the depth of his understanding. We can't understand God's understanding, but I do know that it's not meant for us to understand it. It's just meant for us to receive his will for our lives. So no longer put God in a box in your life. Whatever it is that you've been asking God for, that has felt impossible, that you feel like has been inside of a box, that you feel like you've been begging God for, I want you to do something this week. I want you to open up the limitations and allow it to go. And I want you to understand that God is going to do it for you and begin to think outside of the box. And I want you to write down every single thing that you want God to do and think that he is the God of wonders and believe that he's going to do it for you, and take your imagination to where God wants to take you, because we think small, but God thinks big. So no longer think inside of the box. No longer keep the God of wonders in a limited status in your mind, but understand that he's so big that he can't even fill up this earth, that the earth is his footstool. If you understand that, that's your big God, and he's going to do a big thing just for you. Think outside of the box today. I hope you were blessed, and I will see you next week.